What inspired me to pursue a career as a flight attendant is my love for aviation and traveling.
I wanted to chase my dreams and do something for myself.
I like discovering new countries, new cultures, so I went for it.
17 years later, I'm still doing what I love with really good friends, and I get to meet a lot of people along the way.
I really do believe that we have the best work group and the best flight attendants in the industry.
At the end of the flight, I really know that I did a great job when people come up and say, "Hey, Christian, this was so much fun," or "Hey, Christian, I was having a really bad day, and you made it better."
You just never know what a person is going through when they step foot on your plane. A smile and a kind word goes a long way.
Being born and raised in Hawaii, traveling is very limited, and we're given the opportunity to gain these experiences that we probably wouldn't have the opportunity to do before becoming a flight attendant.
The reality of being on a reserve schedule is that you don't know when you're working, where you're going, or who you're working with.
If there is an overall theme with being on reserve, it's be ready for anything and be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Sometimes you pretty much have to be a superhero.
Flexibility is very, very important.
Since I'm pretty junior here in Seattle, I don't always get off the days I prefer, and I've worked most holidays over the past year, but there's nothing like being a flight attendant.
It's sacrifices, but you'll gain all these great experiences.
If you can find peace in the variability of this job, you'll be just fine.
The training involved to become an Alaska Airlines flight attendant is actually quite intense. However, at Alaska, we have the best in-class instructors in the industry.
Over the 6 weeks of training, there are some required engagements over the weekend, so it's really important not to fall behind on your readings and pay attention during the lectures.
English is not my first language, so I had to study harder. I had to concentrate. You just eat, sleep, and study.
I have absolutely found a great support system in my classmates.
You are going to get a base assigned during training. It can be any of our 6 bases ranging all the way from Anchorage, Alaska, down to sunny San Diego, California. And with that, if you don't live in those bases, that's okay. That's what commuting is for.
You have to make sure you can figure out your flights to make it on time and ready for work. You're also talking about the cost of Ubers, Lyfts, taxis. It can get expensive. There's also the cost of paying for maybe a crash pad or an apartment.
If you're commuting, you're going to need a plan A, B, C, D, and E because things change all the time and nothing is certain.
Commuting can be challenging, but it is doable.
Being a flight attendant isn't like any other job, and most of the time, you are unsupervised. You have to be a good listener in order to make informed decisions. You have to be a leader. Be aware of your surroundings at all times.
Until you experience our lifestyle, no one really knows how hard it is on our bodies. You're on different sleep schedules, different eating schedules, different time zones, different weathers, you name it.
You have so much freedom during your layovers. You can explore the city, its nature, and its food, or you can stay in your hotel room, prioritize self-care, or just catch up on sleep.
Safety is extremely important for a flight attendant because when you make a mistake on an aircraft, you don't just put your life in jeopardy. You put the life of thousands of people in jeopardy. Your loved ones expect you to come back to them at the end of the day, and people on your aircraft depend on you.
There's going to be a billion things going through your mind during all phases of flight in the name of safety. And you'll learn what I mean more during training, but being aware, present, and up to date is the best thing to do to prepare for your flight for your crew, yourself, and your passengers.
I'm excited for you to be a part of it. Come join us. See you soon.